when you're in the eye of a hurricane like I am sometimes in producing these shows, you miss the bigger picture. But after doing these, you start to get wonderful notes and emails from people thanking you. They say to me, Mike, just, my son has epilepsy, my brother had epilepsy. If you were in the room with Joe and Teletubbies came on or Elmo came on and he wanted you to dance, he would go to every person and grab their finger until they got up to dance. And his word for dance was D. So he'd go D, D, until everybody was up and Joe was not happy. So music seemed an obvious way. Artistic people who by nature want to emote and help you understand what they're feeling. This expansive event, this chance for us to come together as a community, for us to come together and celebrate what we can do when we get together and what some schmuck from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin can do with a couple phone calls and a couple famous friends. And you can turn it into a night where there isn't sadness, where there's hope, where there's exhilaration, where there's an exuberance in the crowd, and we realize that it's okay to have fun and try to drive some good, try to raise research dollars, try to create the environment where the really smart people in the lab coats have the money and the time that they need to dig into these intractable epilepsies, to these things that right now don't have cures and don't have effective treatments.
There are so many people out here in the United States who suffer from epilepsy, but yet they feel alone and they don't feel supported. And yet a lot of people don't even understand about it because there are other conditions out there here in the United States that more people know about, but not epilepsy. And we're here to support them, to build that awareness, and that affects so many people. In fact, 3 million people here in the United States.
I have some close friends and family who suffer from epilepsy, and it's a terrible disease and sometimes sort of unfunded.
Having a daughter who lives with epilepsy, just seeing everybody here in this room, seeing so much love and so many people who care about finding answers, supporting the research. It's a really, really beautiful thing. It's very close to us.
I think it's the group of people here that really made it super special. And you can just feel it in the air that everybody genuinely cares, and this is something that's close to their heart.
Because of not just because of everyone who showed up musically, but just the community here. Everyone's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael's neighbors, Michael's friends, Michael's family, and then those family and friends of neighbors. Like, everyone is pitching in. It's such an incredible community event, and just the love.
Like, everyone's connecting and engaging, and I think it's something that everyone's really excited to be a part of, and rightfully so. It's amazing back here, and the energy is palpable.
It's our biggest extraordinary extravaganza that we have ever done.
Artists from across the musical spectrum that may know of each other, but don't know each other, that come together and sing on each other's songs and do covers that move them, and spend a half hour before they're about to go on stage learning a new song because somebody thought it would be a good idea if songwriter A collaborated with singer B on this great Big Star cover or Beatles song or anything like that. And it's just grown.
Epic, like Grammy winners that were collaborating with each other. I just couldn't believe this was happening in Madison.
The band geek in me is freaking out with the people that we're with back here. Chris and Kay and Butch and Dave. Like, there's so many heroes in one room, and everyone's down. We came in not totally sure what we were going to play, who we were going to play with, and I think that was intentional. I think everybody else kind of came with the same sort of open-endedness, and there's so much collaboration, but for every idea that we are doing, there's like 10 other ideas that people talk about doing, and
I like sitting back there and people just go like, why don't we play Slow Ride? Do you want to sing Slow Ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll sing Slow Ride.
We're happy because I know that it's like basically a sausage fest, and it has been for years because there's so many men. But I mean, obviously the men are amazing.
They're amazing. And they're so
amazing. And that's what we were talking about, is like they are just like so nice and kind, even though they're the aces players.
It's an incredibly scary thing for families to go through. All young kids, children, babies.
It can be fun, and it's okay. We are in Wisconsin, you know, for sure, to have a couple beers and see some guys play guitars and do an AC/DC cover and do all that stuff. And it's okay to do that in the name of this good that we're doing, to have this celebration.
All the money that we raise is going to some research, but some of it goes to families who need help.
It's easy for us to do and fun for us to do. But to have something like that that can find cures for people like your daughter and for other kids that suffer with epilepsy. And it's like, of course we're going to do it.
We are proud as an organization to support Joey's song and the Joseph Gombel Foundation.
And so next time, you need to be here.
Bounce,